Hey YouTubers, welcome to the channel. I am going to do an unboxing on a Admira A10. Just landed today on my front doorstep. First classical guitar I have ever bought in my life. But just before we open this baby up, I'm just going to quickly spend 1 or 2 minutes just talking about the previous unboxing video I did on that Fender Telecaster, just to tell you what I did to it. So this was the Fender Telecaster. There's a little 10-minute, 15-minute unboxing video on it. I did 3 things to this. I changed the strings, I polished the frets. The frets were really rough, and it gave me a great opportunity to do a fret polishing exercise for the first time. But they're gleaming now, and it makes all the difference when I started playing it. Also noticed that the neck started becoming a lot easier to slide up and down once I played it for a little bit, because right out of the box it was felt sticky. The other thing I did to this was just the jack was a little bit loose, and I opened it up and I bent the tongue over. It also gave me an opportunity to take the plate off to check the electronics, and you know what, they were clean as a whistle. Beautiful. Really happy with this. Like I said, I only dropped just over $350 for it, I think, all up. Delivered to my front doorstep. Watch the video if you want to know a little bit more about it. But let's get on to that Admira A10, because that's what this video is about. I'm just going to have a sip. It's Wednesday night here in Australia, and it's not quite summer yet, but it's getting hot. Oh, alright, so the Admira A10, this is what I'm going to unbox. Unlike the 2 previous guitars I bought, this is no replica. Admira is made in Spain since 1946. I'm really excited about the Admira, and I'll tell you why. Because I couldn't find this anywhere on the coast. In Sydney, they have heaps of guitar shops, and they have Admira. But on the Central Coast they tend to have like Valencia and Yamahas and things like that. Why am I partial to Admira? You may ask. I am partial to Admira because it's just one of those things. This is all they do. They do other things in Spain, but that's what they do. And you know what? There's only like 2 or 3 videos I found on the A10. And honestly, I hope this one's alright too. And I really wanted... Oh, I'm going to be able to get this off. Probably pause the video and cut this out, so don't worry. So I'm just going to take it out and check it out. Okay, I cut away from all the unpacking because it had bubble wrap and everything on it. I'm going to mention a couple of things before I go into the guitar. There's been about a 45-minute gap between what I'm doing now and what I was doing before, and that 45 minutes was used up sending an email to the guitar shop. I noticed straight away on the back that it's riddled with scratches. It's even got some glue marks here. The guitar itself's not damaged, but I'm just pissed because I specifically called them. I said, look, I'm buying a guitar online. It's a proper establishment. We're not talking about buying something in China. It's the proper shops here that sell musical instruments. And I said to the guy, look, I don't want a guitar hanging off your wall. I mean, if you do give me one hanging off your wall, I don't want it to be damaged in any way. He told me it was coming straight from the warehouse and it would be in its original packaging. The guitar's been played by 100,000 people. I can tell because of all the scratches in the back. There's also one other thing that really bothered me, and it's very obvious. You're not going to be able to see it on camera, but it's actually discoloration on the actual guitar. Maybe that's just the way it is. Maybe I need to just give it a bit of a polish, but under the light, when I hold it on an angle, I can see a tremendous amount of little minor scratches. Already tuned it. that you're going to appreciate how lovely this does sound through the DSLR mic. It's got a cedar top, not a spruce top, so cedar is not quite as bright as a spruce top. Don't know. It's a gloss guitar, cedar top. Yeah, it's the Admira. This is the Admira A5, not the Admira A10. There you go. Someone's fucked up big time. See, and the hits just keep on coming. It's just really crazy. I'm going to leave the video there. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is the A5 Admira. Sounds nice. Can't remember what it retails for. I think it's around 400 and something. The A10's around 800, or if you can get it for 800. So I'm going to leave things there until next time. Okay, it's been about 2.5 weeks since the unboxing of the A10, which ended up being an A5. That was obviously played and had scratches on it. So I emailed them and took about 1.5 weeks, but eventually they picked up the other one and they sent me a Admira A10, which I do have, and you're going to see in a minute. During that time as well, I've been trying to just fix everything up because it becomes a bit of a pain to just sometimes record, and you want to record good sound if you're going to play a guitar, so you can hear a decent sound, not through the DSLR mic, and I've just been battling forward. So just in a nutshell, what I've actually done over the last couple of weeks before I decided to finish off this Admira A10 was I got a cam link. A cam link is something you plug into your computer, and you plug your HDMI into that from your DSLR, and it actually picks up the camera in the OBS software, and you can just then record straight on OBS. And the cool thing about that is you can plug in an external source, like I've got a PreSonus with 2 microphones, one over here which you can see, which is the Rode M3. I got that because the acoustic, or the Admira A10, doesn't have a pickup. And the other mic I've got is in front of my amplifier, so that's good for recording. But both of them go through the PreSonus through OBS. Just on that, by the way, if you do decide to get a cam link, it only works with so many cameras, a lot of different cameras, but there are limitations. The biggest limitation is actually your computer needs to be quite modern. In fact, something that's 4-core. Mine's 4-core i5. It's pretty much a gaming computer. So, the Admira A10, finally. It's just over there. I'm going to go grab it. This is what I wanted to get in the first place. I hope, I don't have the light on, so I don't want it, because you can see it's a gloss finish. It's not a matte finish, so it's going to reflect. I think that's a good angle. I'm looking at the monitor, so I can see if I can get you a good angle. What I love about this, the binding on here is really, really nice. It's just really well made, the back of it. Again, you know, just the aesthetics, you see the reflections in there. I'll just see if I can show you the grain. It's a classical guitar, so you know, if you can see whether it's just going to get out of focus. I think that's a good one. You can kind of see, and it's got the little... There's a video on that squeaking thing. can get some strings. I think they're semi-polished, which helps. I'm just playing this more like an acoustic guitar. Obviously I'm playing E's, A's and D's and C's. Just so you can hear the tone. It's a really I think if you're just new like me and you want to get an acoustic classical guitar, I would recommend the Admira A10 definitely. It's the headstock, it's really nice. There's the sound hole Admira A10. And if I just spin it, if I just go to the side here, I don't know if you're going to see that really well. Okay, so it's just on the side. See the binding is really, really nice. I'll just raise it. It's really nice binding. And on the back, if I just try to do it where I don't have, you can see the reflection of all the other guitars. It's really, really nice, and really nice finish, as you can see, and even the neck here. Okay, so that's pretty much the video. I just wanted to do an unboxing, and it kind of went pear-shaped, didn't it? Getting the wrong model guitar, but really, really happy now that I got the Admira A10, and but every once in a while you just kind of want to get away from the electrical amp and you want to just sit there and just play a beautiful acoustic guitar and just have the nice sound come out into the room. I highly recommend you get a quality dynamic condenser microphone. That one was only I think it was retailed over $200, but again I picked that up for $149. I think it was the last one they had in the shop. But that's the M3 by Rode, and it's really good because it records my voice and it also records the guitar at the same time. So I don't need a, I can just talk and that's it. Thank you for watching. Ask any questions if you want in the comments, and see you later.